Good morning, everybody. So I just want to give you a quick education on appraisal. There's a lot of information in the appraisal. There is a one thing as a listing agent and a mortgage loan officer that I want to show. So when the appraisal comes back and there's a value, you think, oh, good, we're good. The value's in play, we're good. And nobody pays attention to many variations in the appraisal. There's a one thing I am going to show you. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. And so when you get the appraisal report, all right, the one of the things that you want to pay attention to is this appraisal is made as is or subject to completion. And what's very, very important is, so let's say the appraisal came back perfect with no issues whatsoever. So the value comes in 670, right? And it's what you expect. When you see as is, that means you're good to go. Now, on a different situation, let's say the value comes in at price 453, the house that you're buying, but it says subject to completion. And this one is saying the value in this report is subject to completion planned by the builder. What they're saying is maybe you're building a house and there's a few things that's missing. Yeah, we'll value the house at 453 based on installing the heater or installing the gas meter or whatever it is. Some of the things that I want to point out, especially here in California, is let's just say the smoke detectors and the water heater, it's not fastened. It's gonna give you a value subject to this stuff being completed. Or maybe it's gonna give you a value that the hand railing is very loose. You know, maybe the appraiser was trying to go upstairs and he grabbed onto the hand railing and noticed it's a super loose. That's considered a health and safety issue. Appraisers are supposed to be visual looking at things, not physically looking underneath the sink or things like that. But if he's trying to go upstairs and grab the handrail and it comes off with it's very loose, that's considered the health and safety. Or maybe he's taking pictures and he noticed part of the railing in the back deck is missing. And it's above the threshold where the local county ordinance or city ordinance indicating, yeah, you have to have certain railings or something installed to prevent somebody from getting hurt or something of that nature. The appraiser is indicating, yeah, the house is worth this much, but this is missing, or this is a health and safety issue. This is going to be put up. Whatever the issue, it's going to be subject to. Now, just remember, appraisal comes back. First thing you want to look at is the value there, and number two, is it subject to or is it as is? That's super important. And I have to say, a lot of MLOs, mortgage loan officers, miss this part because we all get excited. Oh, the value's here, then we forget. But look at the most important part. Is that going to delay closing? Of course. So you see the value comes in as is, send it to the underwriter signs off of it. If it's a situation where it's subject to, you're all excited, but you missed it, you send it to the underwriter is backlogged, some companies maybe. And when it comes to clear to close, the underwriter is gonna be like, uh-oh, we need to get this fixed. Or maybe the underwriter will say, you know what, we'll let you get the clear to close, but this needs to be fixed, right before we fund the loan. Either way, it's gonna delay it. So be really cautious and pay close attention to this box, as is or subject to. In a lot of cases, you're gonna find that in FHA, VA, conventional loans, things like that. All right, everybody, have a great day.